Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gertie from the court? Oh, that's a good point. She's lied in court. This is perjury. I don't know why, but it's relevant. Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. So you've lied to court. Once. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. Actually, that's two. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Is this where I challenged the another gunshot by the he was only shot once?
Objection!
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Calm's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... why? Was there a contradiction? I think so. The game disagrees, based on what we've done before. You seem sure of yourself, you must have something in mind. Ah, that would be a first. Very funny and also true. You understand this is your last chance to cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Why? There's no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. So dumb. So dumb. Right, I'm actually gonna... oh, I've probably got enough. No, I'm gonna save. That's not... so, I don't think this is going to get me anywhere, but I'll press all of them anyway. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. Yeah, I'm an investigative photographer. Do we get anything from this? Investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just... oh, UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis of a career. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. Yeah, that's the thing. So I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight. No, let's actually challenge everything. Is Gertie really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumour of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yeah, borrowed it from a university professor. Borrowed. Analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera treated was that night. That's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. If word got out that what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah. Is that the only reason you're hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Valkama, I know you told us to keep quiet. Which is an important issue, because then you can go for a mistrial and stuff. And it is actually a legitimate question, because the other option is maybe she's there because she's working with someone who was involved in the murder. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. She had heard a bang and she thought Gertie was out there. I doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. Get in there. Okay, so that's where he says it's another gunshot. So do I do that one then? There wasn't much to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Is that the right one? Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. If it was the only thing out there, any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. But what? You all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gertie. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any signs of Gertie, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gertie, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gertie might be out there and all. But Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. Kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. Had a long day. Whoa, no. You can't interrupt testimony like this. This is so bad. Shut my what? What was she going to say? The enlarged photo showed someone other than Miles. She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? Because it shows either someone else, or it doesn't show Edgeworth in the same way. I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement, but I will save in case the game does something silly. If in doubt, save. Make her show the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Objection! But because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. That's contempt of court. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. I mean, technically, you asked for it to be made, so... The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here's the thing, is it's almost an extension of evidence that the prosecution has already provided. So... we still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo added to the court record. to the guy firing his left hand, which we already knew from the picture. Happy now, Mr. Wright. Must be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. If it was so bad for you, why didn't you want it in evidence? And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Slaughter Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence? A decisive witness? What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this? It's in this photo somewhere. It's bad, real bad. What should I do? Okay. Right, let's save again. All of the saves. I will save over that one rather than pass it on to the next thing. I want to check because we know Edgeworth picked it up with his right. Well, in the picture with him, he had it in his right hand. So we'll check maybe something comes there. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Like Edgeworth's right-handed? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. So the judge, what's strange about this photo? The hand.
Take that!
That is left-handed. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. There's prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Okay, there we go.
Take that!
This evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting this pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, I'm not entirely sure that follows, but... I don't think that necessarily follows. Because... No, it is left. It's left hand. It's the left hand versus the right hand. Oh, no, because you're not wearing gloves at that one. So, it should be his left hand. Yeah. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. I will still find him guilty unless you can find the actual person, because that makes sense. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot the victim? Precisely. That's not how... As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? You have got to be kidding me. That none of these are right. Right, I'm going to save for sure because none of these are right. Like, Larry, that's ridiculous. Miss Hart... I don't know what hand she uses. Right, what call record have we got? Like, the victim himself doesn't make any sense from that. Yeah, none of these make sense. The victim himself, why not? There is only one explanation remaining. Oh, we've kind of eliminated everyone else. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. But there are two people in the photograph, Phoenix. Order! You're saying the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. That does seem to be the only remaining option. How? I agree. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. But what? An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. That's... okay, a meter is 3 feet. Not quite, but roughly, yes. There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I'd already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. No, he said more than a meter away. He didn't say approximate. Oh, for the love... Translating is apparently incredibly difficult, because more than a meter away is different to approximately a meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I'd like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter and hide the evidence, if you're the prosecution, apparently. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. 1:15 in the afternoon of Boxing Day in the District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew, that was a close one. Hey, do you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right, despite the judge saying you couldn't have done it. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Oh. Tell her to watch what she says in court. I was hoping for a thank you or something. That is all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? A requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Yes, she heard 2 sounds like gunshots. I wonder if the third one with the gun was the earlier one with Gertie being a thing. Right, well, we will save. And it's time for me to take a break anyway. My goodness, this is tough. This is just personally tough. Just with everything going on and Von Karma being just, I think, a bad character. Like, not as in evil, as in badly written. It just doesn't make sense that he can just run roughshod over the judge and control the witness as much as he does. And just control proceedings. Like, this should not be happening as an ordinary lawyer. So says Dragonster. And the number still is contradictory. We now have 3 bits of evidence. One says 3 shots were fired, the gun. One says 2 shots were fired, and only 1 actually killed him. So, right. I'm going to take a break now and stop talking, because otherwise this is just going to drag on and on and on and on and on, and I want to go to bed. So there we go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.